Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy DieselDominator, and we are here for RRF1 Wednesday Division. It is round 11, and we're going to Marina Bay Circuit, aka Singapore. And yeah, no qualifying session. Is going to be a reverse championship grid in that sense. So basically, I'll put up the standings now. Whoever is in first place is basically going to start in last, and whoever's last place is going to start in first. So with that being said, we can know that Betchers will be starting on pole position, and then possibly Destroyer Drac if he ends up showing up. He will be in P2, and et cetera, et cetera. And you can basically kind of figure out where everyone is going to be based on this. With that being said, though, I guess I'm going to shut up because we need to get this moving pretty quickly. We're going to have the break time. We're going to have the track breakdown, all that wonderful stuff, especially for Find the Pass. Hopefully he gets here in time, helping mom out with the shopping. Good for him. That's good for him. You know, never family comes first. We all know that, especially us old folk out there. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to shut up for a little bit and let's enjoy the national anthem of Singapore. Enjoy. Alrighty then, so there was the national anthem of Singapore. Also, want to give one little special shout out to the one and only TSD. Where is he? TSD Goomba, right over here. Happy fucking birthday to you, Goomba. Cheers. This is just for Goomba. I'm not taking any more shots after this. This is just for Goomba. Oh, fuck me. All right, and now I'm going to go shoot myself in the head. All right. So anyways, yeah, happy birthday to Goomba. And as we wait for a couple more guys to get into the lobby, as I said, no qualifying. So pretty much it's a matter of the guys getting into the lobby. Then all they're going to do is pick up their setup, and then we go straight into the formation lap. Betchers, can I take a shot on your birthday? I mean... yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'll try and take a shot for everyone's birthday. I'll probably die of alcohol poisoning eventually, but, you know, I'll do my best. Okay, guys? I'll do my best. Without further ado, though, I guess, yeah, the time is now. Oh, Pedro. Gotta love a little Pedro just before the race, of course. Now I'm looking at my time schedule. I gotta play the video, or else we will run out of time. I suppose I should tell you birthday is on Christmas Day. Actually, Christmas Day is that's doable. That's doable, I think. Now, I might be hung the fuck over from the day before, like I always am, but you know, it's definitely possible. Okay.
I'm in danger.
Twisted says he's in danger. All right. Without further ado, I'm going to shut up, guys, and Yeah, you guys can play all your sound effects. Just probably going to ruin the break music, but you know that. So, love you all. Take care, and we'll see you very, very soon. Hopefully, when we come back, it'll be perfectly timed, and we'll be starting the formation lap. So, love you all, and see you very, very soon. Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy DieselDominator, and we are here for RRF1 Wednesday Divisions. It is round 11, and we are going to the street circuit of Singapore. It's a beautiful night race. We're just getting ready in the lobby. Everyone is literally starting to ready up now. As I said earlier, no qualifying session, so we're going straight into the 50% race, which will consist of 31 laps around this iconic street circuit. What do I have to say about this track? 19 corners altogether, 12 being to the left and 7 to the right, 4.9 kilometers or 3.07 miles. 3 DRS zones, 1 on the main straight, 1 going into the infamous turn 14, and 1 going into turn 7. Yeah, nothing too crazy with the elevation. Here's the changes from 2022 to 2023. You can say they made a little changes. Let's go into some real life action back in 2011 with Nico Rosberg and Sergio Perez getting into a battle. You can see Perez going off the track there at turn 1. Then we go into more recent time, 2 years ago with Verstappen trying to make the move on Lando and locking up with the braking and going into the escape part of turn 7. Then we go further down to the track. Turn 14, where at the end of the DRS section here, the newest one in here in Singapore. As you can see, Hulkenberg making the move up the inside of Robert Kubica back in 2010. Anyways, here are the Pirelli compounds for this evening. We have the Pirelli soft to the left, mediums in the middle, and the hards on the right. I guess it is Singapore, so inters and wets are a possibility, but as you guys are about to see, it is not looking like the case, at least as of yet here tonight. So, without further ado, let everyone get into their setups. We've just literally entered the lobby, I would say maybe like 10, 20 seconds ago. So, probably give the drivers about a minute, 2 minutes to get their setups done, and then they will start the formation lap shortly. Welcome everybody who is just joining us this evening. Just another final reminder, there's no qualifying. It is straight into the 50% race. 31 laps around this track. Go hit your bulls, grab your beers, do what you got to do, because this formation lap is going to get started shortly. We'll take a look at the tire compositions for our drivers and, of course, our famous name and shame time once they line up back on the grid. So, I'm going to go hit a bull. I love you guys. I'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. I'm just going to stay on this screen. And yeah, hopefully we'll be starting shortly. All right, I'm back. So yeah, here is a look at the grid. That's kind of nice. Actually, we can see their tires. It's not 100% because they can still change it right now, but that's at least what they've picked for the time being. So the 3 big boys of Hayden, Find the Path, Zero, starting at the back of the grid, and all 3 of them are on the hard compound to start this race. Of course, they're going to have a lot of work to do. But if anyone can do it, it's those 3, right? So, all right. And as I established last week, Betchers, the man who has 30% vision, I did the math last week. But anyways, he's starting in pole position. So, that should be fun. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Betchers, how does it feel? Draw in second? What do you mean draw in second? Like you're going to fall back into second place? Because I can't draw for shit. Oh, Drac in second. Drac in second. Yes, Drac is in second. You can't count out Drac. Sad truth is I'll probably need a new wing soon. All good, mate. I feel like you may be the first one. I don't want to say you will be the first one, but even if you are, I guarantee you won't be the last. So, yeah, there's not too much of a worry. It's kind of like losing your wing in Monaco almost in that sense. Or getting a time penalty in Canada. It's almost inevitable at one point in time in your career. I think it's really safe to say, though, like, if the average human being only had 30% vision, I don't even think we would be racing in general. So the fact that you are racing with that amount of vision is, well, pretty crazy in its own right. Like, realistically, you would think that you'd be crashing every single race and you'd be a nuisance to everybody, but you're actually not, so... Destroyer Drac racing after 1 month back from vacation. Well, we're gonna see how the what's it called? The muscle memory works when it comes to your braking points and how to race. All right, here we go. It is the formation lap underway here. And wow, okay, Destroyer Drac actually ending up going for the soft compound to start this race. He's the only driver who's decided to do so. Meanwhile, we got Betchers, Timms, Bjorn, Whitey, Twisted Dragon, and Apex on the mediums, followed by everyone else starting on the hard tires. Domar Daimar, good evening, sir. Hopefully you're doing all right. Just got to turn down the volume on my television here. It should be a good watch. I mean, as I said, there's no qualifying, so you don't have to see my stupid face in the corner for qualifying, and, I mean, who doesn't like a reverse championship grid? I see the Dutchman is getting excited. He's ready to go. That's all right. Don't apologize. More annoying for people who do it over and over again. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. We have hit 600 followers on the Dub Zone. Thank you so much, Mig. You are officially number 600 on the road to 1,000. Let's go. All right, name and shame time. Who's going to muck it up? Wise Dog, I see you, baby. Thank you for the follow. I don't think anyone mucked up there. Damn it. All right, well, here we go. 4, 5 lights. And that was very fast. Woodsy catching everyone off guard and taking the lead of this race right into the first corner. Destroyer taking up the inside. Batchers has clipped Darth Tims. Oh, no. Already controversy at the start. Shit's going down here in the background. We got 3 wide going into turn 4. There's contact there for sure with Whitey and Tom. Oh my goodness. Actually, I'm going to go to position changes so we can have a look here. This is going to be nuts. This is what reverse championship grids are all about. Honestly, I don't even want to commentate at this point. I just want to kind of enjoy the racing and see where everything is going here at this point. Find the Pass is up 6 positions, though, doing his namesake proud. And he did it on the hard tires as well. Meanwhile, up here at the start, Destroyer Drac, after a month vacation, back. Going a little deep. Oh, there's Woodsy runs right into the wall at 14. And now Darth Tims going to try and get around him. Woodsy. Oh, boy. So already lap 1 bringing in some action. I was thinking about saving that replay, but for obvious reasons, I think you guys will understand. Live to the left, replay to the right, ladies and gentlemen. This was the start of our race. Just a get away from Woodsy. Woodsy, sorry. And then the slight bit of contact there just to knock Darth Tims out of the way. And then even more shenanigans, of course, going further down into the lap. Meanwhile, Find the Pass still making moves. Waiting for Hayden and Zero to start making a charge at the back there. Those are our top 2. Meanwhile, the Torpedo going up the inside and Find the Pass, trying to join suit. Dom not going to let this go without a fight. But I guess Find the Pass doing what he does best and finding that pass. Very nicely done from him. Let's see, we got shit going down here in the background. We got Hayden, I think, just made a move on Brewdog. On Zero and Hayden. Zero, our current championship leader. Had to start at the back of the grid. And unfortunately for him, he's kind of stuck in this DRS train right now, so he's going to have to be smart when he makes that move. Meanwhile, Tom, I think, just made a move on Dom. I was hearing from practice sessions that Tom was looking very fast here tonight. Big story, I think, of the day is Destroyer running 4.5 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. Meanwhile, Reaper having a look up the inside of Betchers. Betchers not really leaving much room there, I would say. And Bjorn now having a look up the inside of the Reaper. Oh, boy. Oh, my God, there's contact. And Bjorn gets clipped and now has to do a 360. Oh, my God. And there's score contact. Whitey just runs right into him. No ghosting. And I have a feeling, folks, there's going to be a couple steward reports in these first couple laps. Just a theory. I mean, to any of us not participating, though, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because definitely bringing into some crazy shenanigans here. See if there's any damage to these guys. Reaper kind of had to back off there. He was really close to Betchers. Darth Tims is up there. Twisted Dragon up in P5. He's right behind Tims and Reaper. Torpedo competed in the Diesel Classic Triouts on the weekend. He said not to expect much from him, but I don't know. He's been looking pretty good as of late, so he can't really say that to me and expect me to not look forward to his racing. But then you got Find the Pass and Tom right behind. These are two really, really quick drivers who have made their way also up through the field. And they could start putting pressure on some of these top drivers. Twisted going up the inside of Dark Tim's, makes it way before the corner, and it's a nicely done move from him. I think Tom just made a move on Woodsy there. You can see Find the Pass trying to line up Dark Tim's here. Nice helicopter shot. Yes, P1 is on softs, Wise Dog. P1 is the only driver to start this race on the soft compound. I'll just go back to the tire so you guys can get a refresher. And surprisingly enough, because we know Woodsy has damage to that front wing. Yeah, he's got no end plate on the left side, and he's still out. And Whitey, the only one who's actually made a pit stop as of right now. Hayden making a move on Goomba. Find the Pass. Going and making a move on Darth Tim's. Actually, Darth Tim's going in the pits. This is quite early. So I would have to imagine there's some damage to Darth Tim's. Still some pretty close-knit battles here. Oh my goodness, we got Twisted, Betchers, and Reaper. Oh, there's contact! Betchers up the inside of Reapers. Can't get the move to stick. There's definite contact. I don't know if there's damage to the Williams. It doesn't appear to be. But Twisted's got to watch his P's and Q's as well. Make sure he doesn't get overzealous, because he can risk himself getting damage. And of course, it doesn't make life easier that you got Pass and Tom right behind you too. So Twisted's got to be wary of the car ahead, the car behind. It's just not fun. I will have to say, though, even though he is on the softs in comparison to, like, the hard and medium guys here, like, 9.8 seconds in 5 laps, that's pretty damn good, is it not? Like, he shouldn't be that far ahead. And on top of that, he's just came back from a 1-month vacation, so this man hasn't even played the game in a month. So, I don't know. The math ain't mathin', folks. Math ain't mathin'. Someone, I claim that he brought his Xbox on the beach and was clearly playing this game on the beach, practicing. Fucking career mode on the beach over here with a margarita one hand, the wheel in the other. Ooh. Find the Pass went a little too deep out of 7, and Tom takes the inside. Thank you very much, says Tom. That was an uncharacteristic mistake there from Find the Pass. Normally he makes those mistakes in qualifying, not in the race. And he will agree with me when I say that. Oh my goodness, these guys are just toying with that inside of the hairpin. That is absolutely nuts. Make one mistake and you clip that inside wall and your wheel is going flying off, let's be honest. Uh-oh, there we go. So Destroyer Jack maybe going a little too fast for his own good. He's picked up a 3-second time penalty. The only other driver to do that so far is Twisted Dragon. Oh, that's way too deep from Betchers. And he's going to leave himself susceptible. There's Twisted. Is Tom going to make the move as well? Yes, he is. But Tom runs right into the back of Twisted. It doesn't appear to be damaged, thank goodness. But definitely going a little too fast maybe for his own good. Find the Pass also coming up the inside. I think Betchers just gave him that, though. So, oh my goodness, drama galore. And now Tom going for move up the the long way around Twisted. Twisted not really fighting that. And there is Tom in the final podium position for the time being. Oh my God, find the pass. He's got to be a little bit better on the braking, it seems here. A little more consistent, I would say. He's missing a couple of his braking points, and I mean, it could cost him if he doesn't keep it together. Let's give some love to the guys in the back. Let's see Hayden in 0. Championship leader, and our driver sitting, I believe, in P3 or 2. I can't remember what Hayden is right now. It's the problem with doing 4 leagues, you know? You never remember who's in what position in what league. Looks like 0 and Hayden, though, are going to be catching up to the back of this little pack here, though. See Dom holding off Apex here, but that train is going to get wild. See Goomba, Woodsy. Man, Woodsy is still rolling through without that end plate. You can see the left end plate is still missing on that Red Bull. The guy's playing the defensive game, holding off the rest of the field, so Goomba, birthday boy Goomba, can kind of get a gap between himself and the rest of the field. Meanwhile, 0 and Hayden now have caught up to the back of Betchers. Oh, Zero is having a look. Thinks better of it. I think I agree with that. Not the time or the place right now. Maybe out of the hairpin. We'll see how the exit difference is. Oh, yeah, 0 going much wider. You can see the line difference there. Only problem for 0 is Betcher still has DRS to help himself defend from Apex. Getting a little squirrely on that exit, though. And 0 is going to take full advantage. And that is the move secured. I'm sure Hayden watching intently, and it's like, okay, that's how you do it. Okay, copy that, copy that. Oh, Destroyer Draki is in the pits now, folks. And I'm assuming it's going to go to hards, right? No, I would have to assume he's forcing himself into a 2-stop, no? I mean, that's what I would have to at least assume that he's just forced himself into. Meanwhile, find the pass, going up the inside of Reaper. Reaper, though, nice little switchback up on. Find the pass and gets P2 back. Okay. So some very fun driving early on. Also important to note, Destroyer Drac out in clean air in P11 on those fresh mediums. Honestly, though, I just think he's forced himself into a 2-stop where some of these guys are automatically thinking about 1-stops. Find the pass, and Reaper still battling it out here. Find the pass can take advantage of that squirreliness on the exit from Reaper. They are literally side by side going into the chicane. And now Twisted trying to join the fray. Reaper's got to watch himself. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling Twisted kind of backed off and allowed Reaper to regain the position, but it's cost him off another full position as Apex takes advantage of the mistake on the final corner. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can see just some of these drivers are just making one small mistake, and the car right behind is just taking complete and utter advantage of it. That was definite contact with 0. 0's letting guys through, but you can't let too many cars through. Oh my goodness. That's a little bumper car action here in Singapore. I'm honestly shocked there hasn't been more damage to front wings, but I guess that's kind of a good thing, and if you think about it. Oh my goodness. A definite nudge on the wall there from Dom. Hayden having to look up the inside. I don't recommend that, Hayden. Oh my goodness, guys. This is crazy. Oh, there you go. Hayden up the inside at the hairpin and makes it on the complete exit. That was even before the wings were open. Meanwhile, Zero. Oh my! What the hell happened there? I think that was just that was definitely a glitch. Zero did not, or sorry, Betchers didn't make contact with Zero there. Oh, that was really weird. Almost looked like a body check coming there. It's not hockey season just yet, ladies and gentlemen. It's NFL football season, yes, but not hockey season just yet. So let's keep the body checking to a minimum until October, please, and thank you. Meanwhile, Destroyer Drac. I'm curious if he's going to make up some time on these fresh mediums in comparison to the guys up ahead like Dom and Betchers. That's how you'll know at least Destroyer making up time. He's performing that undercut where he needs to do. Meanwhile, Reaper, Apex. Reaper still in the bottom final podium position here. Not even sure what happened. Tom has got a 6.2 second gap between himself and Find the Pass, so something must have gone down there. See if anything else is happening here in the background. We gotta give love to everybody, or at least try to. Got here in this battle, Total Wolf, Bjorn Gamer, and Woodsy. Is Woodsy still with that front wing damage? Oh, Bjorn went right into the wall at the hairpin. Toto almost ran right into the back of him. I don't even think he was expecting that. Toto gonna have a look up the inside of 14. Is he gonna get enough on the braking? I think Bjorn, no, Bjorn's gonna back off. I feel like Bjorn could have gotten a better exit. Toto definitely went too deep into the braking zone, but he got the move done. Hey, that's all you can ask for, right? So now it's to do it against the injured Woodsy is another story altogether. Woodsy 3-second time penalties. Obviously he's struggling. Now Destroyer Drac has made it up to Betchers. And man, I literally just was talking about this. He was 3.5 seconds back, and now he's right with them. Made a move past Betchers already. Now going to look to make the move on Dom. Sorry, something's just happened further up ahead though. Seems like Twisted's okay. Destroyer, you can see the extra grip. Yeah, those fresh mediums definitely working dividends for Destroyer right now at this point in time. Now Zero and Reaper. Man, look at that speed difference. Zero watching himself on the braking and getting it done. And let's go from Zero. P4 in this race. These guys have really done some great work in making their way through the field. It is very hard to do here in Singapore. Anyone who's raced this game understands that. Though another definite technical aspect of this track, it's kind of weird to bring up, but that pit entrance is very weird, and it's actually kind of easy to get a stupid penalty if you muck up the entrance to that pit lane. So that's also one thing to be weary of. I was Twisted fighting back with Destroyer? Oh, you gotta leave each other space. That was a little nudge there from Destroyer, and Twisted goes right in, and there's definite. Oh my goodness! I mean, that was pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I really need to say anything about that. If I am a betting man, if I was going to say if I was a betting man, which I am, I would say that I would bet $100 of Canadian good money that that's going in the stewards report. Now, can Reaper hold off Hayden? Is another question. Oh my god, we got more shit going down. That's twisted again. This is at turn 14 this time. And now his front wing is completely gone. Reaper going into the pits there. How is Destroyer? Does Destroyer have any damage to the car? Is another question as well. It appears that his end plate is missing on the left side there. So yeah, he'll be susceptible to Birthday Boy Goomba. If you guys are just joining us and you missed what happened, live action to the left, replay to the right, ladies and gentlemen. And there was definite battling going on into turn 7, and then we get to turn 8, and massive lockup. Either it was a lockup, missing the braking point, or there was multiple things that happened there. Definite battling between the two, and ending up taking out both the front wings of the Aston and the McLaren in the process. So that's what happened there. As we watch now Hayden go for the move on Apex. Solid job there from Hayden to get the move. It's P4 for Hayden. Now Zero right on the heels of Find the Pass. If I remember, yeah, so it's only 3 seconds for Pass and Tom. Obviously much better for Tom because he's 12.2 seconds away from these two. Something's happened at the hairpin. No idea why, but all I know is Bert has not come out at all. Thank the good Lord up in heaven. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it seems like everywhere I look, I'm finding some sort of contact between drivers. I mean, people are definitely going for moves here in this race, taking advantage of the dry weather. Surprisingly enough, actually, I've done a lot of commentary here for Singapore. I mean, I've done commentary everywhere a lot now, but it's just been a lot of wet races here at Singapore. So it's good to see an all dry race and able to, you know, not watch drivers absolutely freaking fly into the wall because there's no grip anywhere. Minion doing a comfortable job in P9 there. Reaper in has box for fresh mediums. Ah, okay. So he's got a nice 7.5 second gap of clean air. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel preferably that you'd like the clean air compared to being stuck in that DRS or a DRS train or anything, you know, where a bunch of cars are just not trying to block you, but inevitably blocking you. And here we go, Destroyer Drac in the pits. You have to assume it's going to be a front wing change, but at least the final rubber change. So Zero and Tom, the gap 13 seconds with the 3-second time penalty. That would equal about 10. So if Zero can make approximately 10 seconds up between himself and Tom, he will be able to get that P1 position. But Tom, I mean, it's just absolutely rapid. As long as he doesn't get any more stupid track invalidation penalties, should be okay. Another question is going to be, when are they going to decide to come into the pits? That's another question. Sure, find the answer to that shortly. I mean, Apex, too, on 15-lap-old mediums. Those mediums, I feel like they would be screaming at him at this point. What kind of tire temperatures do we got here? 87, maybe not the end of the world. Too bad I can't see degradation percentages. Heaven forbid the commentator can see that, of course. Oh, Hayden going up the inside to find the pass. And there is Hayden getting the move done. Nicely done for that final podium position. And the Ferrari is officially ahead 0. I think he heard me. He's trying to make up that, slowly but surely, he's going to try and make up that time difference. Still yet to see any of these top 8 drivers pit. Now, Reaper going with that undercut there. So, but Reaper's 38 seconds behind our leader. He should be okay. Something's now just happened in the background. That is at turn 14, and that is twisted once again. He is not having... I mean, he was having a great race. But something has happened, and... yeah, he's crashed now twice there at turn 14. Something is not right. So you find the pass, sticking with Hayden at least, despite the time penalty. That has to be find the pass's goal at least to just keep up with Hayden as much as possible. Doesn't want to let Apex pass, because Apex on a different strategy altogether with those mediums. Alright, we might start seeing some pit stops shortly, folks. The gaps are starting to form. I feel like people are going to start to want to at least attempt maybe an undercut or something. Or maybe Zero is just in his own world and Zero just doesn't care about the lead. He's very happy. I'm sure he'll be happy with P18 all the way to P2 as well. It's not a bad accomplishment, let's be honest. I mean, if he can get P1, don't get me wrong, he'll go for it. But I think he's just thinking about his own race at this point. Oh, something was happening there. Looks like... I don't know, it seemed to me Goomba just let Dom through there. They were side by side, and then Goomba braked very early into turn 8, and Dom easily taking that position. Am I seeing Betchers making moves here in the background, taking advantage of those fresher, hard tires? Damn. Let's go. Oh, and now another driver that could be taking advantage. And oh my god, did I call this into existence, folks? Am I really seeing what I think I'm seeing on track here? I did tell you guys. Did I not tell you guys? I mean, that's terrible for guys like Reaper who are on fresh tires. Gonna try and take advantage. Apex actually coming in right now. That actually might be the best thing. Let's see how the top drivers are doing here. Where's Tom in all this? Oh, he's got to watch himself. Oh my goodness, what are the temperatures here? Temperature looks okay from 0 at least. DRS disabled. Oh my goodness. I'm curious to see how these top 4 are going to do. They got to get into the pits as well. And remember what I was saying earlier. It's a very difficult pit lane here, or pit entrance. Oh my goodness. Tom! 0, Hayden. Find the pass. These guys. Oh my goodness. Hayden's slipping and sliding. This is craziness. The rain just came out of nowhere. And it came down pretty damn quickly. DRS was disabled relatively fast in comparison to any other race that I've really done. But yeah, actually, Tom getting the move done. There you go. There's 0 now. And Twisted. Zero's obviously going into the pits. Oh, see, he went way too deep. This is what I was saying. Goes right over the curb, the poor guy. Loses even more time because you have to fix himself. Yo, Apex is now on a pretty damn good charge, you would have to say, though. Tom is out. But Apex could make up some positions, not compared to Tom, but I think he might be in that fight with Zero, Hayden, and find the pass now. Reaper, yeah, Reaper, that's not what he needs on those mediums. He is hurting. It's just unfortunate timing there from the Reaper. I mean, I think the range just came faster than even a lot of people were thinking. All right, well, Apex is... Oh, no, sorry, that's Apex is further up ahead. But he has gotten ahead of Hayden. And now that is P3 in this race, on track at least. Tom, 16.2 seconds the gap. He's probably got a silly little... The Jeremy Clarkson smug face, does Tom. Oh, more action here. Destroyer having a look, coming up the inside of Betchers. And yes, he is going to get that move done. Goes no DRS assistance anymore. Just a little bit of lockups there. Oh my goodness, you can hear the tires squirreling. Oh my goodness, where should I watch? Where shall I watch? This actually might be a fun little bout, inevitably. Hayden and versus Apex. Tom is looking very, very comfortable, though. I mean, he's almost at the back of Twisted at this point. So very comfortable is he indeed. Meanwhile, Zero, not too bad himself. Kind of in his own world, let's be honest. He's got 15.7 seconds between himself and Tom. And though he is pulling a little bit of a gap between himself and Apex. And then you have to assume when Hayden gets there in the thick of things, those two, you know, battling it out might slow each other down. Allowing Zero to kind of roll away. Just gotta make sure that all our drivers are still not hitting anything or don't even know where to watch at this point. Something could happen literally anywhere. What in the world just happened? There was a yellow flag. It was somewhere between Toto and Destroyer. I don't see anything though as you know, too massive to note. So we'll just move on. Seems like the Ferrari is in one piece. Alright, so it is official though, ladies and gentlemen. We have 10 laps to go in this race. Everyone on the intermediates now. I guess that is one weird thing about night race I was just thinking about. You can't really see, like, the weather getting darker. The rain just kind of comes out of nowhere. Uh-oh, Darth Tims is retired from this race, and there's a full safety car out! Darth Tims has crashed, I believe, with Whitey there. You can just see the carnage behind Whitey there. It doesn't seem like there's any damage to the Mercedes, oddly enough. But that has now brought out a full safety car. To be honest, I don't think you're going to get an advantage being on fresh inters in comparison to all these other guys. The inters do not degrade like the dries. Then again, though, Tom, I guess, has all the time in the world to do it. I mean, Zero could technically as well, if you think about it. Whether they do it, though, is another question altogether. The one shitty thing, obviously, for Tom is, now this gives up his entire lead, and because Zero doesn't have any time penalties, now Zero's got the smug face, because he'll start right behind Tom. Tom has 3 seconds of time penalties. Yeah, I feel like Tom might not be happy with Bert. Or Tim. See, yeah, he is actually going to come in. Okay. I mean, he can afford to, right? That's like the difference. Some of these guys are still kind of close to each other. Then they won't be able to afford a full pit stop like this. But yeah, free pit stop. The freshest tires in the top group, at least. Too bad he couldn't get rid of those that 3-second time penalty in the pits. Zero's also coming into the pits. Let's see if Apex joins suit. See, Apex is not going into the pits. And Apex is actually going to pass Zero. Same with Hayden. I don't find the pass. What's find the pass going to do? Is he going to actually come out ahead of Zero, though? Because Zero's just cut in the pits right now. And yes, he is. Zero is just literally coming out right now. Goomba coming around the corner. Birthday boy Goomba. Yeah. So P5 for Zero. Which thus makes, I mean, in theory, the mathematics would tell you Hayden is now technically the leader of this race. Go to the time penalty so you guys can have fun with your mathematics. Probably going to go around twice, though. I'm assuming. Usually you go around twice, right? So, oh my goodness. Hayden! Hayden! Hayden, get control of the car! Huh? We all saw that, right? Like, I mean, hold on. Let's just. Okay, maybe my replay didn't catch shit. I literally pressed it like probably 2 seconds too late. That was really weird. Does anyone else understand what just happened? Your dumb Canadian friend needs help understanding what just happened. By the way, I guess I'm going to give some inside knowledge because this is for Hayden, who is currently in P3 with no time penalties. I'm assuming Find the Pass will get rid of that 10 seconds because that was kind of bullshit what happened. But anyways, this is for you, Hayden.
Did I go for it? Did I send it or didn't send it?
Yeah, you
send it!
So if you didn't catch the drift, send it, Hayden, send it, buddy. Let's go. Take a look at your driver standings in relation to yes, I believe Woodsy is lapped, sir. But he if memory serves me right, they allow their drivers to unlap themselves, so that's why he has now gotten through. But yeah, he was lapped. Alrighty then, so now I can move this, move that, okay. I'm even prepared. I just want to make you guys laugh a little bit. Take a look at the top left corner for a second on safety car. We all know that there's a safety car glitch. Like, even when Bert comes in, that safety car thing is going to stay there, right? So I've got this ready for you guys, just in case. I'm just going to put that up there as soon as we go back to racing. So even though the glitch is there, I do have sort of a solution for it. Regardless, we still have another lap. I think we're going to go around. I think this is going to be the last one, though. Find the pass. Must have had contact with him as he was coming through. See, that's what I'm thinking now, that maybe Hayden went off track because Woodsy was coming through, and maybe Hayden did that on purpose to let him through. Honestly, that's the only thing I can think of. Regardless, I will be going over the track incidents and that track report, the race director thingy-majiggy. So if Find the Pass needs it, you can go through my footage and, you know, tell the stewards about it. So if my math is math in here, we should be starting this race with 6 laps to go. DRS has been clearly turned off because of the weather. Luckily for our drivers, I'm not seeing any major puddles or anything of that nature, which would lead me to assume that we're going to go on to full wet tires. So at least that's looking like a positive. We're just going to keep the interweather. But here it is. Tom now becomes the defunct safety car until we cross the line. There is no overtaking until we cross the line. If anything, one positive for Woodsy is he's going full speed in the back. So it's like he's still continuing to race at this point, whereas everyone needs to get temperature back into their tires. If Woodsy catches up to the back of Whitey, which he actually probably is going to very quickly, then even Whitey could be in major danger. Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Except it's not really a stranger. It's good old Woodsy! Alrighty then. So we are back to racing speed. Oh, Find the Pass goes way too deep out of that final corner. And Zero easily gets the position up the inside. Nicely done. So, just a reminder, Zero and Tom are on fresh inters in relation at least to everyone else. They're on like 3 or 4 lap fresher tires. I don't think it matters too much, but I mean, what do I know? I'm not a driver for a reason, right? Oh, Zero making a move on Hayden. Maybe it does make a difference. Yeah, it's 3 lap difference. So now, with that move, Zero is now technically in the lead of this race. Take a look at the leader distance. 2 seconds. Yeah, they just got to stay within 3 seconds of the leader. No, Zero is right on the back of Apex. Apex is holding up Zero. Has Alpine paid off Haas? Oh my goodness, this is now getting spicy. Tom is pulling away, folks. This is exactly what Tom needs. Apex playing defensive on the inside, just leaving just enough room for Zero. That is so tight. Zero now trying to go for a switchback or something. A different angle. Oh my goodness, this is nuts. Can Zero make the move here? 5 laps to go in this race. Trying to go away the long way around. He kind of gets forced deep, but he gets it done. Now Hayden trying to follow suit here. We're on board with the Ferrari driver. Going into turn 4 and 5 now. This is absolutely ridiculous. Apex. Sorry, Tom, you owe Apex a beer if you keep that gap. Oh my goodness. Now can he hold off Hayden the same way he held off Zero? And of course he got Birthday Boy, find the pass, even Gaming Minion right there in the thick of things. More shenanigans have happened in the background there, folks. And think we can finally get rid of that safety glitch. Yeah, it's definitely something's happened. I was between, I believe it was with Whitey and Brewdog. You see Brewdog has a drive-through penalty there. So that's not going to help Brewdog's situation any further. I'll tell you that for free. Of course, though, we are watching the top of the field right now. Because really anything can happen with this podium as it stands. 3.2 seconds is the gap between Zero and Tom. And Zero just literally trying to make up pretty much 0.3 of a second. Meanwhile, Apex has done what he basically did with Zero. He's built up another 3-second gap for Hayden and Zero now. So the battle for the final podium position, when you find the pass, technically only has the 3 seconds as well. I think he'll be able to get rid of the 10 seconds. I'm not 100% on that. All right, Brewdog's retired in the pits. That's okay. No Burt, thank goodness. I am shocked. Hayden just can't get past Apex. It's crazy how much DRS actually does help you, just even in this tight track. Birthday Boy, I think, is going to be kind of happy, though, also. And it's just sitting in P6. How many positions is that, actually? Just thinking. That's 6 positions. Not too shabby from Birthday Boy Goomba. Oh, my goodness. Find the pass. Going a little too deep there. Going to leave himself susceptible to the Goomba. Especially if he keeps going too deep out of corners. Then again, actually, I just noticed the rain is gone. Is the rain seriously gone already? And we have 3 laps to go, folks. This is... oh my goodness. So we have dry weather. Some guys are actually even coming in. You can see Hayden is coming in. Goomba's trying to come in. He misses his braking. Same with Destroyer. Okay. Get rid of the penalties. You guys, yeah, they're going to the softs. I think that was obvious. But, I mean, they're falling back so far. Oh, my goodness. So, obviously, Zero stayed out. And Zero is doing a little better than Tom with at least pace in the dry on the inters. You can see he's made up quite a bit of time in comparison to when it was actually raining. I don't recall DRS being activated, though. Have you guys seen that from the FIA? I also get a better idea if I keep a look on somebody who is within DRS range and see if he actually gets it. Because I don't remember seeing it. So here's Toto Wolf. Does he get DRS? And he does not. So yeah, DRS is not activated. That's interesting to say the least. Let's now go to leader gap, 38.6 seconds. So that'll give us an idea on our leaders and our top two. See if the softs are actually working. But I mean, yeah, the pit stops, this is one of the slowest pit stops in the entire calendar, right? So that really does hurt regardless. And with only 2 laps to go, I think these guys will be able to manage their tires long enough. They're probably going to be overheating them by the end of it. It looks to be okay in decent temperatures. Get rid of this stupid UI for a second. He is in the 80s and the 90s, so high 80s for the fronts, mid 90s for the rears. Doesn't seem to be the end of the world, to be honest. But you can see now the Hayden 41.1 seconds. Are the softs not working? I'm so confused, folks. Uh-oh, and now Find the Pass has crashed! Find the Pass has crashed! Oh my goodness, so maybe the softs are not the strategy to be on. I mean, it's clearly not raining, but... I mean, fuck me, I guess. What do I know? There you go, DRS enabled. Final lap of this race. Zero has pretty much caught up to the back of Tom. I mean, you could have contested it, right? Couldn't you? I was going to save the director for you. So hopefully that you were going to be able to get rid of it. That was at least my game plan. But sure. Okay, pass. Sorry, buddy. I honestly thought you were going to contest it. Yeah, I would have gotten rid of all 13 sections. I mean, hey, there, I would have helped you out then. So next time, I guess, my best suggestion, don't give up. I will try and help you guys as much as possible. It looks dry, but it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of tell with Hayden's time. I mean, now he's kind of stuck behind Gumbo, let's be honest, but... I think the gap was, what, 38 seconds? Now it's at 41. So it clearly wasn't. Meanwhile, up here at the top, Zero is now caught up to the back of Tom through turn 14. Oh, you didn't get... Okay, I'm sorry. See, I don't know these things. Fuck. I'm sorry. Stop yelling at me, man. Here we go. It's Zero through the final corners. And there you have it. Zero taking the win through the penalty. And here comes Apex. Solid P3. Apex, good strategy from him. Gaming Minion will come home in P5 with the time penalty, as Toto comes home in P4. There we go. Bjorn and Twisted coming home pretty much right at the same time. Just a 10th pretty much separating Twisted and Bjorn, but Bjorn is going to secure P6. Betchers from P8. Oh no, he's going to drop down with the penalties. No, does he stay in P10 at least? He will. He'll stay at least in what is technically the points positions. And yeah, the soft... I guess they just didn't work when they needed to. And in the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh my god. Surely not what I wanted as a return gift. Damn, Twisted ruined my race. Yeah, we saw the incident. That's all I'm gonna say. The fucking rain, eh? Yes, I understand, guys. The rain was quite interesting, to say the least. It brought some interesting shenanigans to the race. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You got Zero P1, Tom in P2, Apex P3, Toto in P4, Gaming Minion P5, Bjorn in P6, Twisted P7, Dom in P8, Hayden P9, Betchers P10, Goomba P11, Woodsy P12, Destroyer Dragon 13, Reaper 14, Whitey 15, Find the Pass 16, Brewdog in 17, and Darth Tims to round us out in P18. Here is, as promised, all your tire strategies, all the warnings. And all your pit stops. Okie doke. So, now that that's done, go and keep it simple. Oh, that's nice. You two are going to hopefully play nice in DMs. Well, if you guys start yelling at each other, make sure you send me the DMs so I can make a Drive to Survive clip of the heated discussions, and then moving on in the future, we're gonna make a documentary about Drac versus Dragon. It's gonna be crazy, man. It will be the most epic thing since Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz had that huge freaking fight inside McLaren. You guys remember that? How Drive to Survive fucking figmented that out of their imaginations. Oh yeah, Carlos is moving to Ferrari and all the things, the blah blah blah. It's like, shut the fuck up. Anyways, well, and who else do I want to talk to? Oh shit. Oh, well, that was an accident. Apparently, you don't want to hold the shift key for more than 8 seconds, or it'll do that and scare the living shit out of you. Note to self. Note to self. Who do not? I don't talk to Woodsy enough, do I? Let's get Woodsy in here. All right. I think that was it. I don't have any. Do I have anything written in my notes here? Oh no, I got everything for my classic. God damn it. Anyways, interview time. Gaming Minion P6. He says he'll take it. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Woodsy's in. Yeah, I see you, Woodsy. I see you. Just gonna wait for see if Birthday Boy is gonna fucking join us, and Toto, maybe Gaming Minion. Who knows? Or maybe no one wants to talk to me, just Woodsy. Woodsy will put up with me for like a couple minutes. Wow. That's heartbreaking. Now, is it because I said interview room? Should I say McLaren room? I feel like they should know this by now. At least Minion knows. All right. Well, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, if the guys want to join, they can. But we're going to get with the two guys that wanted to show up. So I guess we'll start off with Woodsy. So first and foremost, Woodsy, it actually wasn't like That was actually one of the greatest starts I've ever seen. Like, you split the D, as we call it in hockey, and coming up right up the middle of them, taking the lead at the start. And then obviously you had some bullshit. You had no end plate for what seemed like the entire first half of this race. How is that struggle? Like, how were you holding up for that long? How do you do that? Hold up for that long? And or you're just like, no, I'm not fucking pitting for a new wing. Like, fuck that. Like, what was going on, brother?
It felt all right. It was just those really tight corners having to go a little bit slower on. But yeah, with the weed damage, it wasn't too bad. It was when I think I had an accident with Bjorn a little bit later on in the race, and I lost 2 end plates. Then I had to pit. That's when it became undrivable. Then
that launch was absolutely like the stuff of freaking legends. Were you practicing that shit, or like what happened there? Can you explain?
I think some of it might have been the lobby host advantage.
Oh shit, that's right.
Sort of, some tracks you don't get it, and then some tracks like China was a massive one, and today it seemed to give me about half a second before Draken Betches went.
Yeah, it almost seemed like it. It was absolutely crazy. It's just, it sucks, obviously, that you weren't able to take advantage of it as much as you potentially could have. Was it just like at the very start getting the braking points down with the cold tires? Because I think you were on hards to start the race, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it was it the second lap or third lap? I went too deep at that the long DRS straight at the end. I knew I couldn't save that one. That's when I lost the end plate.
Yeah, that damn turn 14. Don't worry, brother. You weren't the only one. Okay, there was quite a few people that were getting caught out in that area.
Yeah, Drac on those softs was mental at the beginning because it just couldn't get away from him.
Man, I would love to talk to Destroyer, but I think he will kill somebody if I get him on here. I think they're talking via DM, so let Twisted and Destroyer do that via DM. But anyways, fun action all around. Woodsy, unfortunate what happened to you, obviously, but you know what? It still wasn't bad, and I don't talk to you very often, so I had to give you some love.
Safety car saved me at the end there. I managed to get some points.
I have to ask, with regards to the weather at the end, how fucked was that driving in there?
It wasn't very nice. That last lap and a half for the Inters when it was dry I was just drifting everywhere.
Yeah, were you surprised that some people actually tried to risk it, like Hayden, for example, risking it for the softs?
I was, but then when he caught up with me as quick as he did that last one, I thought maybe I should have done the same.
Well, I can tell you that there was the gap between him and I believe it was Tom at the time was like 38 seconds, and it dropped to 41 once Hayden actually made it to the soft. So clearly it wasn't to the correct strategy. It was only for that final lap, just to let you know. But yeah, brother, where are we going next? Since you're an admin, I don't need to look. Where are we going? Of course you don't.
I haven't actually looked. I did say it on the Monday stream, and I've completely forgotten what it was.
Of course.
Oh,
shit. I'm trying to look too now.
Imola next week.
Ooh, Imola. Okay, well, a regular race back to regular qualifying session, and Imola, and another track where overtaking is kind of fucking weird, let's be honest. One DRS zone. It is a long DRS zone, but what's your thoughts, mate?
I don't mind Imola. I just normally get caught up in accidents at chicane on that one. I think there's a big clip that we put on Discord. I think it was last year with me and Skin Shaggy and Michael JFF. It was a bit of a mess. I just hope that doesn't happen next week.
Well, I think actually, ironically, in my new intro for this season, I think there's a massive massive crash at Imola. Ironically, exactly where you're talking about. Maybe it's actually the same incident. Maybe, who knows? I have to actually double check and see if that's you. But anyways, jokes aside, brother, Woodsy, is great talking to you, mate. All the best. I'm sorry I can't make it on Sundays because I already do comps. I hope you got that message.
That's all right.
But yeah, love you, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Peace. All right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to let's go, Gaming Minion.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. I mean, you've had quite the busy week with me, at least. Got to see you on the weekend. Now I get to see you in this race. And, I mean, Singapore, let's be honest, it's always a weird fucking track. Weather was definitely fucked for lack of a better word. I'm going to shut up for a little bit. Give us your thoughts on the race for you. A solid P6 finish. Like, yeah, just give us your thoughts. What was it like for you, mate?
It wasn't a really bad race, but it's really hard to overtake here. You have some DRS traits, of course, but if the person in front of you also has DRS, it's pretty hard to overtake.
Mhm.
And I was stuck behind Björn and Wootsie for a few laps. I was faster than Wootsie at least. Björn, I don't know. Then Björn made a mistake. I took him on the inside, got him, and there was Wootsie, and then I could pass Wootsie and gain some time again.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's pretty hard to overtake if people are in front of you also in the DRS. So that's the hardest thing on this track. I like the track. I hate the curbs. They are fucking shit. Yeah, for the rest, the track was nice. The weather wasn't, to be fair. I tried the Intes to the end. What Wootsie already said last lap was
Yeah.
a bit hard to do on the Intes. It was slipping. Losing time to Total Wolf, finished in front of him and maybe get my penalty removed. But I have to check the race director if I only got 3 warnings.
I have a
because
full
one
clip of
warning.
it. I have one full clip. I take it of the race director, so you can go through my stream at the the end of the race, and you can find your things if you need to, just to let you know.
Yeah, great.
But anyways, yeah. So I mean, with regards to the weather, especially too, as we were just saying, because it was really fucky. I guess you're at the end of the day, you're happy you stayed on the Inters because the softs really just wasn't the correct thing to go. So, when it comes to Singapore in general, though, are you always prepared for that rain, or do you just pray to God that it never comes out? Like, what's your take on rain at Singapore?
I didn't even have a wet setup, so I was fully on my dry setup. Not knowing, I know it was gonna rain, but it was only light rain showing on and only 2 blocks, so I didn't expect so long the rain. But also on the radio, if you asked the person
Dumbass Jeff, yeah.
Yeah, if you asked Jeff, then constantly he was saying 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. It took him long enough to get the rain in. And then he said 10 minutes, rain is over. But I think it lasted for like 20 minutes or something. So
yeah, it seemed like it lasted a bit longer than that, but it definitely. What was surprising to me is it came so fast. Like as soon as I felt like I saw rain, and then like literally 1 lap later, DRS was disabled. I was like, "Holy shit, that was fast!" That surprised you at all, or is that normal?
It's normal, yeah.
Okay, it's normal for you.
Same as Belgium. Belgium is also a track that gets wet very fast. Canada also.
Yes.
3 tracks that get wet very fast. So.
Yeah, I'll give you that much. That is kind of true. I don't know. I feel like I guess I've been doing a couple races the other day. I think it was the other day was like an Imola. It took like 3 laps for the fucking DRS to finally go away. I was like, okay, finally, Jesus Murphy. But hey, what do I know, right, brother? What do I know? Great race from you. Speaking of Imola, it's coming up next week. What are your thoughts on the track?
I like the track. But only the small turn at 14 and 15, I think it is.
The Alta chicane?
It's a chicane.
Yeah, the Alta.
Yeah, it's the Alta chicane. I don't like that one. I'm always getting my track limits there. Or you're going too wide, or you're going too far on the inside. So I don't like that chicane, but the track itself, I like it. A lot of speed, a lot of overtaking opportunities. So it's going to be a good race, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm freaking always pumped up to see you guys race. Thank you for having me, brother, and thank you for talking to me for the interviews. Hopefully we'll see you next week, and all the best, mate.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much.
Peace.
Peace.
All right. Last but certainly not least, we'll keep it nice and short and simple. It is Mr. Tom Stroudy. He was said, I was literally reading through the Discord before the race. People were saying that this guy was already going to be a threat to watch out for in this race. He proved it. I think it's safe to say you're not a big fan of Bert Mylander right now, Tom. Is that safe to say? Uh-oh. Dom. He is joined, and he is not going to say a word. Uh-oh. All right, well, I guess Tom doesn't want to say anything. Fucking Singapore, delete that shit from the next game, says Twisted. All right, well, you know what? It's all good, guys. All right, so Tom just literally left the freaking thing. Well, that worked out really fucking nice. What's going on here? See, I can't hear you. He can't hear me. What the hell? Well, whatever. Technical difficulties. It's all good. It's all good. All right. You guys know me. I just want to fuck around. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream. Love you guys. Thank you for all your support. We have finally hit 600 followers on the Dub Zone, and it's all thanks to pretty much every single one of you guys. So yeah, thank you for all the support over the last couple of years, and I will be back next week for Imola. I'm already sounding and feeling better than I did on the weekend, so hopefully that sticks, knock on fucking wood, and that's all that matters. One last shot to the ladies and gentlemen. Love you guys. Love you all. Woo! Let's go. Take care and have a great fucking night, everyone.